Yes, according to the white supremacists, that's true. And they prove it by throwing us away. We're considered nothing. There's a slogan called Black Lives Matter. Black lives do matter, but only to those who don't matter. That's the evidence.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, who cares? Black people don't even really care. We do a little crying and moaning and whatnot, and do a little hugging because, you know, that's a great excuse out in front of the funeral home to get together or to go to church that Sunday. And then back to business as usual.
Uh-huh.
Somebody else is going to get killed in the block sometimes before the day is over. You just came from one funeral. Get ready to go to another one, folks, because it's going to continue to happen. Why? Because we're throwaway people. That's why. And what does the code say about the best thing to do about that? Because, see, the code is all about what to do.
Yes, sir.
First thing we do is don't make contact with people. I'm talking about other black people. We always talk about getting together. We don't do togetherness very well. Period. Get that in our skulls for once. We do not do togetherness very well. So we have to have a code for that. And the code is what? Don't contact anybody from this day forward, from this minute forward. Anybody. Unless you have a constructive reason for doing so. That thing about just going to see Mary or Susie or going to see your homeboy Jack or whomever, just, you know, making contact with them. We got all kinds of contacts right there in the palm of our hand. All day long we're making contact with people. These contacts lead to poison. Why? Because we are poisonous people, that's why. The white supremacists has loaded all of us up with every type of poison you can name, mostly in our minds. So we spread poison among each other because that's who we're in contact with more than anybody. Because the white supremacists are not going to let you spread that ghetto poison among them at all. They will slam dunk you in a minute once they see which way you're going with it. They'll play around with it for a little bit, just dabble in it. I mean, when white people are trying to, what you call, act like black people, all right? But they back away from that when things get serious, okay? So you can't run that ghetto game on the white supremacists nowhere on the planet. And those who have tried have found out real quick that that's a real wake-up call. So we run all that little ghetto mess on each other, and it's all poison. What you call black culture is totally poisonous. Totally. In effect. Now, some black people might say, well, black people got a lot of churches and all like that and whatnot. They're ineffective against what you call the popular ghetto culture. This is the truth, Reverend. We know it's the truth. You know it's the truth. However, a lot of reverends say that, hey, that's going to be the truth until the second coming. So, you know, that's a slam dunk right there. I mean, this is going to continue according to many Christian ministers. That's one of the first things I learned in the Christian church, that nothing's going to get straightened out here. I don't care what you do. You can't straighten out nothing. I mean, everything's going to be a mess. People shooting up churches and all like that, that's going to continue.
Right.
Until what? Until Jesus comes back. So a lot of people, I'm saying this because a lot of people say, why don't the churches do something? Well, as far back as I can remember, every preacher I've ever heard, Christian minister, said nothing can be done until after you get into the afterlife, which means here on earth, everything is evil and will continue to be evil. So you just have to get used to evil while you're here. But you can get used to paradise after you leave here, but not 1 minute before.